Hello everybody, this is Milesluigi welcoming you back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga Plus. Joining me today is...
Terrible Pop-Tart!
And Higsby.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and tackle on more of Bowser's Castle, and I realized last part I didn't even ask the really obvious question at the beginning when we saw all the Koopa Kids. Do you think the Koopa Kids would have noticed that it's not Bowser anymore? Instead it's Boletta, you know, someone possessed Bowser's body? You'd think they would have noticed that, right? So what do you think the Koopa Kids are doing taking orders from Boletta?
They're stupid. That's pretty much all there is to it.
You don't think any of them have much of a brain?
No.
Not even Ludwig?
No.
Don't even give Ludwig much of the credit, even though... okay, fair point. You just think they're stupid. They see Bowser. Bowser now has what I'll just call chest melons, and they don't even notice or care.
Chest melons.
Maybe he's just going through a phase. Anyway, this looks like a giant ball pit to my right, doesn't it?
Ball pit, jump in!
Just without the balls.
What is this,
Oh.
DashCon? Is this DashCon Saga?
DashCon Saga.
What fun is a ball pit without the balls?
What fun is it? Oh, I messed that up. Fudge.
It's just a
So
pit.
yeah, it's just a pit. What do you think Bowser does with just a pit in his castle?
Don't wanna know.
Maybe we don't want to know.
Most likely.
Okay. But our job is actually just to push the switches, which, well, Luigi can make to this switch, which will open the door, which will let Mario get to the other switch. So even though this is making us use our hammer moves that we used back in the Chuckle Huck Woods, this is kind of a long winding passageway, and it's a little bit tedious.
Yeah, it
Believe me
definitely
when
is reminiscent of what we did back there. But as you said earlier, this part of the game kind of does go through a whole bunch of different things that you had to use at previous points, so I can understand why they're doing that.
Oh yeah. And there we go. With both switches pressed, that opens the door, and we don't even have to race against the timer. So it's like, well, that was easier than expected.
It was.
There we go. Now let's get out of Bowser's giant pit that's supposed to have play balls in it, and just move on to the next room where we find more pits.
You know, maybe he fills all these pits with, like, one pit's chocolate fudge, the other pit's, like, peanuts, and then the other one's ice cream, and the other one's caramel. He makes a big hot fudge chocolate sundae.
And then swims in it?
Yeah.
Maybe he does. I mean, he has enough money to buy the castle in the first place. Oh gosh, Boo's right there. He has enough money to buy the castle in the first place. Why not go the whole 9 yards and just have a hot tub with hot fudge sundae in it?
Where does all of Bowser's money come from anyway? Do you think he worked as one of those roadblock guys for a really long time and made like a bajillion Bean Kingdom coins?
You're telling me he's doing a Womp's job, but better?
Well, let's be realistic.
I was thinking of one of the giant Koopa Troopa guys, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right, the giant fat guys. Okay, all right.
Well, how does Mario and Luigi make all their money?
Plumbing?
Yes, but where do they get all this pipe, and how do they lay all the plumbing, and who pays them?
Presumably they get it from factories that make pipes, and presumably, you know, they service people's houses and fix their plumbings and sinks and toilets and, you know, plumber's job.
So what if Bowser's actually the person that has all the royal money, and Peach is just a front?
Where are you going with this theory, Evil Pop-Tart?
Peach is a charade. We all know it is.
So
Bowser
you're
just wants the
telling...
real money. He can afford all this crap. Come on, she's porking Bowser. That's where I'm going with this. Don't be so naive.
Are you telling me Peach lets herself get kidnapped all the time because Bowser has money?
And no, she lets herself get kidnapped so Bowser can give her money. That's all part of it. Come on now.
The princess just likes being kidnapped.
Conspiracy theories, my friend.
But this little section here is actually kind of our last side-scrolling section here, kind of reminiscent of a Mario game. It even has Bowser at the end, a cardboard cutout of Bowser. Yeah, it just burned up. I can't even imagine someone being instructed, one of Bowser's minions, hey, I want a fake castle level in my castle. Can you put up like a prop of Bowser there? How else would you explain a prop Bowser in the Bowser's Castle?
Maybe they were playing it, using it as a pinata, and we interrupted their party, so yeah, they just lost a bunch of candy.
All that candy just dropped into the lava. We're monsters. Wow. Think of the candy. Think of the candy.
If it's that cheap, nasty candy, I don't want to think about it. If it's good candy, maybe.
Homework the candy, Mr. Adequate Bar.
Okay.
Who gets those references anyway?
In this room, you may remember just the one cave that made us do this. Well, now we have to do it again. We have to split up Mario and Luigi by a platform and make them hit different blocks. Which, once again, is just a weird usage of this game's, mechanics with the bros kind of being stuck together magnetically.
While
Hitting
Luigi's
all the
facing a wall, going, "Durr, Mario, hell, durr." Ah, crap.
It's Roy! Roy's our boy, right? Well, not anymore. He just ran away.
Hooray!
Wow, he just stood there and said, "Hello," and then left.
Hello, goodbye. Roy doesn't want to do anything with us. Or actually, well, nope, there he is. He fakes you out. Okay, so Roy okay, maybe he is the smartest Koopa Kid because he brought in an instant death game over time bomb.
Wait, whoa. Say that again?
Instant death game over time bomb.
You mean an I win, but
Yes.
He has an I win button.
He does. If that time bomb, every single turn, it counts down by 1.
You missed.
And oh wow, I messed up that move. It counts down by 1. If it makes it all the way to 0, it instantly kills you.
Does it start at the same number that it did in the original version of the game?
Ooh, good question. I want to say yes, it does start at 8.
8.
So yeah, you have 8 turns to beat him. So yeah, you would think those things would be more common if they could just instantly KO you, but
What if you kill
maybe
the bomb first? If you touch it, does it blow up?
you cannot attack the bomb. No attacking the bomb. If you could attack the bomb, it would be a really funny cameo. If you used fire on the bomb, it would just blow up everyone. You die, but who cares? It would be funny. But yeah, Roy here, he's got a combination of that stomp attack. He can also do the really annoying shell attack that Ludwig could do. So we really want to watch out for that. But once we get another really good knockback bros into him, I'm pretty confident he goes down. Because once again, I'm showing the Great Force version of the battle first.
Nice.
Yep. Kaboom. And that I win button just ran away. Wouldn't it be really useful if we could use it? There we go, a decent power level up. And hey, Luigi gets a pretty good level up too, I think. Oh, just level up. Let's see what he gets. Ah, yes he does. Almost to 300. Yes. So, I did not quite show off Yori's other attack, so here we go. He has a fireball attack like every other Koopa Kid. And it comes at you slowly and painfully, and oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't dodge that. How did I not dodge that thing?
Watch the shadows again.
And of course, the shell attack that I ever so much abhor.
Abhor? What?
Abhor. I hate.
Abhor. Okay.
Abhor, maybe?
There you go.
But anyway, defeating him drops a barrel. Lots of fun. Barrels of fun! He just dropped castle supplies. And a new badge. Restore BP before attacking. That's pretty cool. So yeah, right now I have a gear that restores HP and a gear that restores BP on Mario as well, at the same time. So in battle, he'll actually have like a super explosion restore. And it's like, I restore HP and BP! It's interesting to see. But we gotta do some barrel action here to make it all the way to the top off of an air current?
Whatever that was.
Looked like
Whatever that
sewage
was.
air or something.
It's more likely lava air when you think about it. The whole castle is filled with lava.
So you're telling me that was brimstone? Sulfur?
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
Smells like rotten eggs.
Oh wow! So if Bowser's castle is entirely made out of lava and all these things, you're telling me his entire castle just smells like rotten eggs throughout?
Yeah, because he's got to use brimstone. And there's sulfur in the lava. I mean, it's liquid metal. I mean, come on. Plus, this place would be flipping blistering hot, which I don't understand how these guys aren't breaking us. A hardcore sweat right now.
Well, with so much lava that Bowser has, he naturally has a lot of natural geothermal power. Enough so that I think he can power air conditioners to, well, neutralize it all. Oh, nice. Look at... Both Chomp Bros are depressed. Really depressed. I could totally wall up on them now. Whap, whap, whap. One thing that I haven't shown yet, just because I haven't been able to successfully charge up Cyclone Brothers quite all the way, and there's the Super Explosion HP BP heal, is that if you do successfully charge up Cyclone Brothers all the way, you get a really cool spinning animation with Mario and Luigi. I haven't been able to do it yet. I guess I can't button mash enough.
Do it now. Push the button.
I need to push the button.
Push it harder. Train yourself. You must become
Yeah,
one with the button.
And there comes the other Chomp. Yeah, Bowser's Castle, geothermal natural power. Maybe that's how the whole thing can just stay afloat. You just get a lot of lava in it. Well, there's a lot of energy right there. All in the form of lava heat. Oh gosh, this room is just filled with boos. And there's a barrel in the room as well. If you get in the barrel and then one of the boos touch you, you lose the barrel. So you like pretty much need to defeat the enemies in this room in order to even hit that one button over there. That's pretty much your only choice. But once you actually do it all, guess what? There comes the barrel. Once I can get in the barrel. Oh man. So let's actually think about the counter rate. Currently Bowser's Castle is flying, but we've seen it stationary as well, on the ground. Do you think he actually makes his money by giving energy to the local power plant via lava?
No.
It'd be a good source of money.
Why the hell would he do that? He's
Well,
a greedy bastard. He wouldn't do that.
You don't think he'd return energy back to the local power plant
Well, here's a
for,
better question.
money?
How do you think? Where does he get the lava to begin with? And how does he keep it molten?
Ooh, both good questions. Well, he is a fire-breathing Koopa, but the idea of him doing it naturally by himself, I don't think he'd be able to heat up this much lava with just himself. Plus, he'd have to eat a lot, too, to be able to do that, because that takes a lot of energy. You can't just breathe fire and be like, I'm a fire-breathing Koopa. You have to eat a lot, because that has to burn a lot of calories.
Well, I mean, granted, Seal keeps some energy left in the stone that he's using, but it still has to be heated up by, like, a crap ton to stay molten. So, how is he heating this?
That's a good point, and that kind of goes counter-example to what I said earlier, there being a giant air conditioner alongside the lava. Basically, we have this big, chaotic temperature system in Bowser's Castle that makes no sense. Alright, it's definitely livable for Mario and Luigi and everyone else, as we can very clearly see, but it's not like there's lava there, okay? We have room temperature air right next to lava, and somehow Bowser maintains this in his castle.
Yes. Logic.
Maybe it's not quite room temperature, maybe it's like a hot day outside equivalently speaking, but it's livable, alright? And it's adventurable for both Mario and Luigi, alright?
Logic.
Alright, so our next Koopa Kid is Wendy. You told me about Super Mario World Order? Well, there's only one Koopa Kid after this. Yes, it is in Super Mario World Order, Higsby.
It's interesting
Because,
that
yeah.
they did that.
Wendy is the 6th.
I don't think... Oh, wow, they're even kind of referencing the Mario World boss fight. It's not the same order as Mario 3, though, I believe. Or is it?
I don't even remember Mario 3's order because Koopa Kids are even harder to distinguish in Mario 3 than in Mario World.
I don't think Windy was World 6, though. Where was she? Now I need to look this up.
Wendy Koopa. And here we go. So, she also has the Game Over bomb on her side, and she has rings on her hands. I think this is actually the first game to reference the fact that Wendy attacks with rings. I'm trying to think if in Mario 3 her wand fired rings. I'm not entirely sure though if it did.
I think that was her who did that, yes.
Okay. Then maybe she's always had the rings as her thing. And there we go, Wendy's gear. So yeah, she apparently had a pair of trousers.
Yeah, Windy is World 3 in Mario 3, so...
Thank you for looking that up. So it is not the same as Mario 3 order. I want to say maybe New Super Mario Brothers follows Mario 3 order, if that makes sense. Maybe it does. But anyway, she also has Lemmy's trick of splitting into 4, and whenever she does that, it's just like a complete waste of time for her, and she loses a turn, and she loses an attack, and it's like, well, that's a big waste of time. See what I mean? She could have attacked, but instead she split into 4, and well... isn't that obvious which one is the one?
That's a pretty big flaw.
Thank you, Thunder Brothers, for making it just obvious which one I need to wall up on.
Well, that was easy.
Poof. Yeah, you can press the Staples Easy button now, because that was pretty easy. There we go, level 45. We're getting up there in levels. I actually took a look at a regular Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and by the end of Bowser's Castle, they were just around level 30. So it actually makes me wonder if you're closer to level 45, or 50-ish in this hack, and just 30 in the original. Makes me wonder, you know?
It'd be
But
really
anyway, we
fun
didn't...
if you took your save file from this and then used it for a normal version of Mario and Luigi. I wonder if you would just destroy everything.
You probably would. So yeah, that's both of Wendy's attacks that you didn't see. Her fireball attack is normal and the rain attack. The rain attack is special because if it does hit you, it's not particularly damaging, but it gives you the heavy status ailment, and that's annoying. Which makes it difficult to dodge future rain attacks, obviously, as that's the trick. But anyway, here I am looking for Wendy's gear, but the thing is, it's not a badge, it's a gear. It boosts defense immensely. The lady's gear boosts defense immensely.
Logic! Logic!
There we go. It's not particularly helpful right for me at this exact moment, so... Interesting. Let me take this Great Force off. There we go. And move on to the next area of Bowser's Castle. So pretty much the only thing... Like, we used some hand attacks previously. Well, guess what we're going to use up ahead? Some more. More hand attacks.
Gee, I wonder how we guessed
Actually,
that.
I guess we already used some electricity.
Yeah, we use some electricity. So I would actually like you to just take a step back and think. Alright, imagine if you were a contractor and you were asked to work on Bowser's Castle, okay? Just imagine if you had to do the wiring in Bowser's Castle.
It's actually really kind of funny because it's not often that you see electricity in Mario games. Everything's, I mean, it's kind of modern, but kind of not. So, I don't know. Like,
Fair
think
point.
back
You
to
don't
like Bowser's Castle and Paper Mario. Can't think of too many things in that would use electricity.
Fair point. You don't need lights because you have lava. But, like, you know, you'd like to be able to power your TV or... Actually, does Bowser even have a TV? Or is he just an antiquated man that doesn't use technology? Maybe he doesn't have any electricity. Like, he has all these switches and things, though. And presumably he has plumbing? Let's actually ask this question in a different way. Just imagine if you had to do the plumbing in Bowser's Castle.
Again, we've only seen like 3 pipes that were just used with Windy. So... Maybe he doesn't have that much plumbing. Just throw it in the water.
Gee, I wonder why, because the only plumbers are his enemy! They're not gonna work
like
for
a ban-
Bowser!
A ban on all plumbing in Bowser's Castle. Windy's a rebel.
I don't even remember if there is any plumbing in any of the other Mario games when you're going to Bowser's Castle.